Are you part of a Facebook group that's driving you crazy and you're like, this is too much, I gotta get out of this group? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to leave a Facebook group. I'm also gonna show you how to leave a group chat on Facebook. We're gonna do this on a mobile phone and also on desktop. And then finally, I'll show you how to leave or delete a group that you created yourself if you're the owner of that group. So on your Android phone, you're on Facebook here. This is a mobile app. You go to your groups by clicking on your profile image up top, and then you'll see there's a groups tab on there. So you can pick any of the groups that you're in. I've got some different groups I'm in up here. So one, let's say ice cream school. Maybe I was trying to make ice cream. I kept messing it up and I'm like, I gotta get out of this group. Maybe it's just not for me. So to do that, you go to the group. It says joined on there with the gray button. Click on that. And then you can either unfollow the group, which means you won't get notified from the group. If they post things you just don't want to hear from, or you can just click leave group there on the bottom. So if you want to do that, you click leave group, and then it's going to give you some more options. More options. If you click on it, you can just turn off notifications, or you can leave group permanently, whatever you want to do. So I'm not going to actually leave this group. I like ice cream. I want to learn how to make it better, so I'm going to stay in that group. But that's how you would leave it. So I'm going to cancel that. So now I'm going to show you how to leave a group chat on Facebook. And to do that, you go into your messages, click on Messenger. The top right is Messenger, or you can go there any way you want through Facebook. You go to your group chat, whichever group you're in that you want to leave the chat. To leave this group chat, you click on the name of the group at the top right there, and then you can leave the chat. There's a button right there to leave the chat. So if you click that, it's going to give you a confirmation screen again. Make sure you actually want to leave it. You can mute the chat or leave the chat. It says if you leave, you'll have to rejoin to participate. You can also just mute it and stay in the chat. So it's up to you, whichever you want to do. You can leave it all together or just mute the chat. If it's a group that you've created yourself, to leave the chat, we're going to have to do that on desktop. And you'll actually delete the group if you leave the group, unless you dedicate a new group manager. You assign a new group manager to that group. So we're going to hop over to desktop. I'll show you how to leave groups there, leave messenger chats on desktop, and then also to leave or delete the group you formed yourself on Facebook. All right, so now we're on desktop, and I'm going to show you how to leave a group on Facebook on desktop, also how to leave a chat, and then finally, if you've created the group yourself, how to either reassign it to somebody else or delete that group altogether. So on desktop, you click on groups on the left right there. Click on groups. You can see groups that you've joined and groups that you manage yourself. We're going to start with groups you've joined. So let's say you're in this UFO sightings group and you're like, I'm having nightmares. I don't want to think about UFOs anymore and get reminded all the time. I want to leave this group. So to leave that group, you click where it says joined right there. And you can either unfollow the group or leave it, just like I showed you on a mobile device. So if you unfollow it, you're just not going to get those notifications. Maybe you don't want to get reminded of UFOs every day, but you still want to be on there in case you get back into it later. You just unfollow it. Or you can just click leave group like that. So if you click leave group, it'll give you a confirmation. Say, are you sure you want to leave this? You can just turn off notifications. But if you do, you want to leave the group. But I'll just leave it for now. So if you want to leave a group chat on Facebook, you click on Messenger up top. This is a Messenger chat. Click on the group that you're talking about. You'll see that the chat comes up there. You can participate in the chat, whatever you want. If you want to leave it, you click on the group chat settings up top right there. And then it can say leave chat right there. So if you leave the chat, you click on that. It says leaving the chat means you can't send messages, you won't receive notifications. You can rejoin at any time. So if you want to do that, you just click leave chat right there. like that, and you've left the chat. That's how easy it is. So if you want to leave the chat on a group that you've created, alternatively, you click on this, you click on your own group. You won't see the same options right there because you created this chat, but you can click edit on there and you can change different elements of that. So you can't just leave it unless you've reassigned it to someone else. But to do that, you go onto your groups back on Facebook, you click on this is the airplane movie fan. I'm an airplane movie fan. Love the movie. It's hilarious. Let's say you want to leave this group, quit the group that you started. To do that, you click on the 3 dots right here. If you click leave group on there, so it says since you're the last admin and member, leaving this will also delete this group. So this is a new one that I just started. So if I click leave group there, it would just delete the group altogether. If there were members in the group, which there hopefully will be if you created a group and you want people to talk about it, have chatter, social on there, you could just reassign that to someone else. So once you reassign it to someone else to be the leader of the group, then you can leave the group and it won't be deleted. So those are your options with the group that you've created. I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you're not getting too annoyed by messages or other notifications from groups you're in. And if you are, you can just leave the group. You can mute that. You can adjust your notifications. You can delete a group that you've created, or you can reassign it to someone else to manage the group. If you like this video, give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you again soon.